You are with me, Ashekuzzaman. Now the details. A Dhaka court has sentenced Ubaidul Khan to death in Will's Little Flower student Risha murder case. Earlier on September 11, Metropolitan Session concluded hearing arguments of both sides. Judge K.M. Kamrul Kais and Dhaka Metropolitan Session Judge Court passed the order on Thursday. Risha, daughter of businessman Ramzan Hussain of Siddiq Bazar, was a student of class 8 in Will's Little Flower School. She was stabbed allegedly by Ubaidul, a worker of tailoring shop in Elephant Road area on a footbridge outside the school on August 24, 2016. She died 4 days later. BUET students have been observing sit-in protest for the fourth consecutive day today, demanding the justice of Abrar murder. The protesting students said if the VC doesn't appear on the campus by 2 p.m. tomorrow, they will put locks in all the doors of the university. However, they also allege despite Teachers Society, Students' Welfare Office and BUET alumni expressed solidarity on their 10-point demands, the university administration still remained silent over the issue. The students vowed to continue their strikes until their demands are met. They also sought action in black and white and said they won't withdraw their strikes on verbal commitment. Protest is also being continued at other universities of the country. Students of Rajshahi University observed a mass signature program in front of Central Library this morning. They demanded justice for Abrar killing and wrote several comments against terrorism and corruption on signature banner. While Rajshahi University Chhatra League brought out morning rally on Abrar killing, Jatiyotawadi Teachers Forum also made human chain this morning. Besides, students of different institutions formed human chain in front of Jhalukathi Press Club. Three more persons, including BUET Chhatra League's Legal Affairs Secretary Amit Shah, have been held over the murder of Abrar Fahad. Rest two detainees are Abrar's roommate Mizanur Rahman and another student Arafat. Amit was detained from Shobujbagh area in the capital this morning. Despite 19 were made accused in Abrar murder case, Amit Shah was not included in the FIR list. Owing to this, criticism spurred on social media. Besides, on suspicion of Abrar murder, his roommate Mizanur Rahman was detained this noon. Delhi police held him at 12 p.m. from room number 1011 of Sher-e-Bangla Hall. Detained Mizan is the student of Water Resource and Engineering Department. Later in a press briefing, Additional DMP Commissioner Monirul Islam said everything will be revealed after investigation. Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan Kamal has said the charge sheet of Abrar killing case will be submitted in a shortest possible of time. If anybody else are involved in the gruesome murder, will be brought to justice, the minister assured. He said this while talking to the newsmen at the Secretariat.
Police are working to give the charge sheet of Abrar killing case within the shortest possible of time. In the meantime, police started working on the case so that they put all the information accurately in the charge sheet.
Abrar murder flicker talks on ban of student politics not only in BUET but also in all educational institutions. Student organizations think this is a reflection of the students' anger, while the left-leaning leader said if student politics burst, communal forces might soar up in the campus.
Abrar murder sparked outrage at different educational institutions aside from BUET and Dhaka University. Many of the agitating students said Abrar was a victim of spoiled politics. Demands raised to ban student politics not only in Buet but also in all educational institutions. However, all the student wings oppose the demand. Chhatrolik says analyzing the history, the necessity of student politics can be revitalized.
If they think or look back to the history, they will find how Bangladesh was created through student politics. If they can rethink this, they will understand.
Left-leaning student leaders think the campus premises will turn into a safe haven for the radical quarters if student politics is prohibited.
They think the torture might lessen if student politics is banned, but we think repression will not shorten if the student politics is banned. If positive politics is banned instead of negative politics, the radical forces will be organized.
Mentioning the need for student politics, Chhatrodol said general students want to see the end of Chhatrolik's terrorism, not the prohibition of student politics.
Government made their wing as a monstrous organization, turned it as a terrorist body. You cannot set a mosquito net afire being angry with the mosquitoes. Conspiracy is being hatched to ban student politics to prolong the power.
On the other hand, Daksu VP said confidence of general students will resume if the politics of supremacy can be cheesed through a restart of student unions at educational institutions.
If the submissive, horrifying and supremacist politics can be stopped and student unions can be revived, a clean politics would prevail and none will want to ban student politics.
However, apart from the students, Buet teachers also agreed to ban student politics. Saifur Rahman Shishir, DBC News Desk.
Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has called upon the Dhaka Wasa to be more enthusiastic while implementing the development projects. The Premier said this while inaugurating 2 water plants at City Hotel on Thursday. Sheikh Hasina said Awami League came to power for serving people and society. She also said the government is working to ensure using of drinkable water in all the divisional cities, including districts and sub-districts. Initiatives have been taken for using environment-friendly and sustainable water, added she. Terming Dhaka Wasa gets successes to produce 100% water, the Prime Minister said the organization is now a role model in South Asia. Later, the Prime Minister said government will construct flats for slum dwellers.
সকলের কাছে আমার আহ্বান থাকবে যে ঢাকা ওয়াসাকে সর্বাত্মকভাবে
I would like to urge everyone to extend your all-out cooperation to Dhaka Wasa, and I called upon Wasa to be enthusiastic in implementing the development projects and to build skilled management. And I request you all to be more aware while using water and to check waste of water.
পানির অপচয় যাতে না হয় সেদিকে বিশেষভাবে দৃষ্টি
According to data from Institute of Epidemiology, Disease Control and Research, IEDCR, 93 people died of dengue from January 1st to October 9 this year. Of the total suspected dengue deaths, IEDCR reviewed the case of 136 patients. According to the Health Department, this year, 90,799 dengue patients were admitted to different hospitals across the country. Of them, 89,218 returned home taking treatment, while newly 254 patients admitted to hospitals in last 24 hours. Of them, 61 from capital and 193 from outside. Apart from this, the number of new dengue patients has been decreased by 5% till October 8, and the percentage of patients receiving discharge certificates across the country is 98%. Ferry and launch services between Paturia and Dolodia have been disrupted due to heavy current and erosion in Podda River. Sufferings of passengers and transport workers mounted as most of the launch and ferry services on Paturia-Dolodia route came to a halt. BIWTA said of the 16 ferries, only 6 are in operation at present at 4 ghats in Dolodia end. Passengers have to wait at the ferry ghats for hours to cross the river. Meanwhile, Movements of launch resumed in Dauloddia Paturia route from Wednesday evening.